Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and we are playing the Alpha 8 Experimental branch at the moment, part 4. If you watched the last part, I restarted my playthrough and we did the basics, came across here, we got to this wreckage and got a few supplies, and at the end of that part I said I was going to go out and gather the resources and various bits and pieces. Well, that turned out to be a full day-night cycle, during which time the spiders came out and I got attacked. Luckily I was near my base here and I was able to stand up on this ledge here and actually kill a couple of the spiders. That's actually gave me a little bit more meat to actually eat. In fact, that's going to perish soon, so I need to keep an eye on that. And a top tip, guys, is that when you're actually setting up a playthrough, go for constructor speed at maximum. It's taken me all night just to build all the various components for a basic hover vehicle. It has been a very tedious process, and during that time I've had to literally stand next to this aircon system. That's the reason why it's here. So I've been able to keep an eye on the constructor and stay warm at the same time. And at the same time I've gone out and actually used my thing. You see the temperature dropping straight away, guys. So what we're going to be doing is standing here, because what I want to do is, well, I'm going to warm up first, is build a basic hover vehicle, because I say the spiders and such are out. And just to show you everything that I've unlocked of the hover vehicle, I've unlocked here. I've unlocked the fridge. I can't build it. I have built a mobile constructor. I think I've got an armor locker as well, because I've also got a suit, and we've now got a pistol with some ammunition on it. So that's what we're going to do, guys. And so we're going to start off. It's getting daylight now. I want to make some progress with this. In fact, the whole part of this could be building the hover vehicle. And what I'm doing is I'm just lining up here, back a bit, because what I want to do is, it's going to go that. Nope, I don't want that. Is I want to position this, I think that, oops, nope, I want it above. So if we drop it there, right, that's going to drop quite nicely on the front. And I've got to be very careful in my building at the moment, because I don't actually have a multi-tool, because I don't have any promethium to actually make the multi-tool. What I'm going to do now is just sneak in under here and deconstruct this concrete block. This should work. It's worked with me before, unless they've changed the rules. So I'm just going to deconstruct this block here. And what should happen is that constructor base block there should hang in the center until that's it. And it means what I can do now is I can actually, and what we're going to have for a, what I fancy, I think maybe we'll have this now. The trick's going to be is lining this up with the, right, guys, this is going to take a bit of jiggery pokery. I think that might be it. I'm just going to go with that. Yep, we've got a nice line up there. We've got a little bit of an enclave there. I mean, I could take out these side blocks here, just measure up. And now I've got it lined up and I've got the core behind. What I want to do now is just come in here, and I'm going to be able to be a little bit careful. I want to take out this here. And whoops. What we're going to do is, I've got the RCS. I'm just going to, what I'd like to do is drop the RCS in there. So that gives me the RCS. Just want to check the measurements. Right. I think what we can do is say this is all going to be a little bit icky dicky in the way, guys. Actually, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to, what's this, concrete blocks or steel blocks? Concrete blocks, don't want those, I want steel blocks. Okay. So I want a bit of forward protection from that. We've got the armor locker and the mobile constructor. Maybe we can drop that. So if we put the generator right behind. So I'm just gonna have to come back here, guys. Actually, yeah, I think that will work. So we put the generator. Actually, we could put the generator down there. Okay, let's change. As I say, apologies for going so slow, guys, but I do need to be a little bit careful here because, as I say, I don't have a multi-tool. So you can see here, by deconstructing this just takes it back to, oops, and I can't repair anything either as well, which doesn't help matters very much. Right, hopefully that will drop in there. And on this side we can just deconstruct out this area here. And just take this out. Oops. And what I want in here is the fuel tank. I'm just going to drop the fuel tank in there. And I think what we can do is now we're going to put it's going to look a bit rough, but I think actually just put the mobile constructor right behind like that. So we've now got, because we're going to need the mobile constructor to make some extra parts to the ship. Oops. Right, so, and how big is this thing? Okay. That will go, but that will stick out. So I think maybe we're going to have to go with a solid block. So I want some protection going forward. And then we're going to put the armor locker. Okay, it's not going to fit, guys, so I'm just going to drop the armor locker in there. And obviously we're going to need some thrusters on this, so we're going to have to, I think we're just going to keep things fairly tight. So I'm just going to, I could have used the symmetry plane. I will use one day, guys. So I'm just going to drop that in there. You can see I've already damaged the cockpit, but if we can get some promethium, if I get a suit on, we can then go find the promethium, which would be our next priority, and then that means we can actually build a multi-tool. Right, just gonna put this here, grab that, and we got the side thrusters. So next thing we're going to do is just put on the and we could put I think we'll just say we're not going to go out and exactly attack anything. We're certainly not going to be attacking any hostile POIs. This function of this hover vehicle is going to be purely and simply to get out and about, gather some resources, get control of the planet, explore a bit, find a location for a base. We've got some hover. Right, I think we can. We got 4 thrusters. Actually, I think we could probably do with some extras. Actually, let me just. Okay. So we're just gonna come down here, guys. How's the temperature? The temperature's cold, so we better go and stand next to the heat generator. You see it warming up very, very quickly. So I think we can make a couple more. We can make a 1, 2, 3, 4 thrusters. So I think we could probably operate from here actually. So I think what we'll do is put a couple of thrusters on here. So a couple of lateral thrusters there. I'll do the ones each side just so that it actually all fits with what I'm doing. You guys, let's just let me a couple of side thrusters like that. I know it's not elegant, guys, but we got fuel, we got one RCS, we've got a armor locker, we've got a thing. So I think what we probably could do is got a few blocks, and we're not going to be building along that much. We could probably put I'm just gonna a couple, give us a little bit of side protection that looks at least a little bit elegant in its own way. As I say, it's not we could probably do in the front here. Just put something there. I mean, it's probably going to fly pretty terrible. Well, it's certainly going to have the problem taking off, because I actually released the thing to show you guys. I actually did the down here, the docking pad, but I can't actually build it in the portable constructor. I need to remember to use the correct terms. So I think that's, we've got that thrusters there. But before I actually kind of let the ship drop, we're gonna get out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. See how slow this is? I mean, what are we doing for food? And that's spoiled. Great. What we got here? We've got 103 on. Perish time 103, 107, 124. Oh, we're okay for food just at the moment. Actually, that's perishing, so I think we're free a couple of these. Right. While this is building, still keeping this nice and warm. So I know I could power it up and actually, how do you say, use the put the suit on, but I'll do that in a minute, guys. There's no rush. I think maybe to give it a bit more, I think what we could do is just put these on the outside. Yes, I know it's not going to be very well protected, but I think we'll be okay. I can always rebuild it once I've actually got a multi-tool. I mean, that will be part of the exercise. And I think yeah, I'm not going to bother with that just yet, guys. So right. See what I mean? It's still building it. Come on, please. It is a very, very slow process with this constructor. In fact, I think what we can do, I think I'm just going to go with it, guys. So let's just get up, and what we can do is deconstruct that. Just deconstruct this block from underneath. Right, and what should happen now, if we jump into it, it should land like that. And we come in here now, fuel, manage. See, we only got 12% fuel, but what that should mean is that actually we come back here now. Click on that. We should be able to put that in there. That immediately gives us the necessary protection. Of course, we're going to take the helmet off. So we've now in line. We can turn the jetpack on, and we've got a jetpack, and we've got our suit, and our poor little ship is pancaked flat on the ground. And I think that's what I want to do is just have a quick look-see at the mobile constructor, see what we can build in here. Right. Of course, we've got the docking pad, which is underneath, so we're going to have to lift the ship up to see that. We've got a cargo box as well. So, and what we should also be able to do is make a assault rifle. So what we're going to do, guys, is just going to jump out and get back over here. And effectively the ship is going to be our almost survival system. That's probably the polite way to say it. So I'm just going to pick up as much of this as possible. Because of course the other thing we're going to need to make is a cargo box. We're going to have to try and fit that onto the ship somehow. Which is probably why I left that gap at the back there. Believe that, you believe anything, guys. Wait. Where is it? Mobile constructor. So I'm just going to iron ore, nitrocellulose this in, steel plates, copper ore. Let's just shove it all in for the moment. Because I've got nowhere else to store anything anyway. So, right, what can we build? I certainly want a cargo box. What else did I say I need? I want a docking pad so we can take off, and for some reason it stopped. Oops. Of course, yes, one has to switch the power on if one wants to use the, and you can see this actually goes a bit faster than, so I'm just going to grab that. So we should be able to get a assault rifle. That should help us a bit, and the ammunition for this is projectile rounds, so I think we'll get, yeah, we should be able to afford that. I'm just going to build this, guys, and then we'll kit the ship out, and maybe just around this part off we'll go for a little bit of an explore. I've got to get some bit more food. We've got 6 salamis courtesies of those spiders that attacked me. We do need to find some promethium so that I can get a multi-tool so we can actually get up and running. That's going to be the next objective. Right, so it's just, oh, we've still got the thrusters to put on as well. Okay, right, let's just jump out. I think we'll put these thrusters in here. Of course, we're going to have no weapons as such to begin with, shipborne weapons, so we have to be a bit careful of that. So we've got 2 sideways, 2 forward, we've got 2 back. I think we could probably, I'm just going to drop the cargo box. Can we get a big cargo box across the back here? Yep, I think we can get that in the back here. And of course what we're going to need to do now is get up in the ship, and because we're going to, and of course I've got to turn the thrusters on. Right, oh, it says the thrusters are on. Okay, thrusters are on. Oh, of course we've got to get unstuck, haven't we? Okay. Okay. Right, so we're just going to jump out, get off third person, and we should be able to put a docking pad in up underneath here somehow. So we're just going to probably put that about there. Don't want it too far forward. And that should solve the... And we've now got our ship. It's probably not the most fantastic of ships, but it's going to do the job, guys. So here we are. Just checking. I didn't pick the survival constructor up, although we can make another one now. But what we will do now is just going to get back over here. No real hostiles around, so there's a good job. Well, we will probably come back here, guys. I'll put the ship down. Pick that up. We'll pick up. Certainly going to pick our portable aircon up. And let's go for an explore, guys. I'm not going to go over to the... Here they are. I can hear the spider. Oh, they came from that direction last time. I don't know if you get a single spawn a day or something like that. There they are. Hello, boys. Right, so what we're going to do now, guys, is just round this part off. Let's see where we can go. Hey! You're attacking my ship? Okay. We're off. Don't normally do that. I think what we'll do is if I still got the... Can't remember offhand where I landed. What we got over here? Admin trading station. Okay. This is where we are. This is the wreckage. This is the escape pod. And it's actually in the direction of the alien tower. So where's the alien tower? The alien tower's that way. So what we're going to do, guys, is now we're going to go mobile for a little while. And sorry, it's going to be a bit charged through the woods, guys. But we got a bit of mobility now. So we're just going to leave the spiders behind to entertain themselves. It's going to ease through the here. Actually, it's just could do with some more spices on the way through. So we're just going to. Oops. Oh, come on, it's getting a bit sticky. As I say, we don't have a lot in the way. What's up with this? Getting a bit of lag here, guys. Sorry about this. Right, it's a bit of open space there. So we're just gonna just keep an eye on the some alien honey and cobra leaves there. So, whoops, a bit too much of a little bit of a thrust. So again, just gonna jump off here. spice and some alien honey. I know I'm not walking around with the weapon, but I'm going to rely on sheer cowardness should anything show up. And of course what we can do is something I've forgotten to do, because we've now got a fridge. So well, we should have a fridge. And try and put the... No, we haven't built the fridge. Okay, that's something I forgot, because it wouldn't let me build the fridge. So hopefully the mobile constructor will let us build a fridge. If not, there it is. So I'm just going to stop and build this, guys, so I can drop this stuff in. Yeah, a bit of a failure on my part there, guys. So we're just going to build this. Right, we certainly want that. And of course we want the ammunition. Then we got some weapons, and yeah, a bit of an oversight on my part there, guys. I forgot all about the fridge. And what we probably do as well, if I can find it. What have we got here? Plant fibers. How many plant fibers? We got 5. We got a few logs, so let's knock off a couple of the more of these just in case. I'm just going to drop that in. Just right. Just going to drop down. Wait, stop. Stop. What we're going to do is just drop the fridge in there. Right. Begin the ship, and we've now got, should have a fridge. Where is it? Mobile constructor over there. Fridge, there we are. Which means we can drop all this into the fridge, because we're going to be traveling with it. So we've now got a way to preserve food, so we could be able to use this, and so it means collecting stuff as we go around now is going to make sense. Right, so we're just going to... how are we heading? If we head out round the corner of the lake there, we'll see what else we can find, guys, because I do need to get a wider sweep now. And this is effectively going to be my mobile base, is probably the best way to look at it while we explore the planet. But as I say, I'm going to have to be very, very careful, because obviously we're not heavily armed, we're slightly vulnerable. Is that a lake over there? Okay, that's the lake. Of course we can fly straight across it now. No, it's got some... We'll just grab the... Of course it's getting dark now, so I'm just gonna hop back up. And we're now... This is the open terrain. This is the open terrain I was looking for, guys. We're just going to fly up here. So maybe we'll slowly work our way towards the alien tower. As I say, I do need promethium, and we do need plant fiber, and of course the suit now gives us protection, which is great. So it looks like there's some plant fiber over there. And of course we still need to keep grabbing as much as we can. Advantage of being out in the open is the same old story as in real life. If you're out in the open, no one can actually bounce you. Famous last words as a spider leaps out of the grass and grabs me. But we're okay, we've got weapons now. I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed. And as I say, we don't really need to manufacture anything yet, because what we really need to do now is explore the planet, which is exactly what we're going to do. So right, let's just keep stuck in the way. Right. I'm not going to start converting. I suppose we could do something with that. So just come out of here. got so many constructors. Actually, what I suppose we could. Well, we don't really need the sandbox constructor anymore, do we? Got food here. Oh, we'd have to put our protein in. So I'm just going to manufacture that while we're traveling. I mean, this is the nice thing about having this capability, is the fact that you can actually do things whilst everything else is being produced. So there's some more plant fibre there, so thank you. Do a bit of rock drilling as well, just for the fun of it, guys. As the sun sets, what I'll do is once the sun actually sets, I'll maybe do a couple of minutes in the dark, just because of course I've got no lights on this ship. Actually, maybe I should put some lights on. That's a thought. Mobile constructor. Actually, no, we're going to have to go to F3. Of the vehicle spotlights. There we are. Wow, got 2 points left. That was a bit close. And mobile constructor. I can't make. Oh, yes, I can. Brief moment. Then I thought I can't make any lights. I thought that'd be annoying. Right, let's put this in the fridge while we're looking. It's plant fiber's okay. We'll drop that in the fridge. This is okay. Purified. We could keep purified water. Actually, no, we could probably. So you see the cracks in the in the cockpit there, guys, from the damage. That's my damage actually. So let's just check the. Okay, guys, it's taken a little while to actually get here, but what we can do is drop this. I can't remember what it's called now. What's it called? Portable constructor. I've got to get that into my head. Right, so I'm just gonna come here. Just I think what we'd do is we'll just put one on the front like that, and we'll put maybe I mean, we could take off that block there. Yeah, let's do it properly. I know I'm wasting resources, guys. Feel free to shout at me. But oops, I've done it again. Okay. And you can come in on this side. Maybe I should watch the numbers on the bottom right here, so that I don't actually get too carried away. Right. Right, so that should, yeah, that gives me a nice, so we've got a nice range of lights now, so we can see what's coming up. I'm not worried about what's behind me, not just at the moment. Get a little bit of height. Looks like there's some, actually it shows up better in the dark here actually, guys. There's some cool dogs there. Right, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it, because obviously it's dark. What I'll do is I'll carry on doing some more exploration, working my way towards the alien tower. And as I say, in the next part we will probably pick up with the general thread of exploration. Maybe we'll get a little bit more height. We're at maximum height now. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.